Alright, so I'm going to drill in between these two holes, and that being since I only have one mounting point, so it will hold it, instead of being offset, and then eventually probably tilting left or right, and that would bother my OCD. So I'm going to put the hole in the middle, and it's going to kind of blend all three of these together, and then I'll just be able to adjust it that way. Definitely not the prettiest thing in the world. Oh, those burrs. So I'm going to take a file and get rid of those real quick. So got rid of the burrs. All right. So this is kind of a weird spot, but this is really the best spot I could think of because right here, my original idea, that bolt for the side of the block, that is way too big for the bracket. Like I would have to drill out that bracket so much to where the little mounting tab would just not exist anymore. So that didn't work. That, and then it was really not in a convenient spot with these coolant hoses in the way. And then there's nowhere really, I'm not about to self-tap holes into like my strut tower or along this back firewall. So this is where I mounted it. So it's kind of in a weird spot. It's pretty damn close. Actual throttle body wire, but it doesn't touch, so I think we'll be all right. And it's actually pretty sturdy. All right, so on the normal manifold, you will not have these little guys here. So what I suggest doing is attach to the strut bar or just wedge it in like a gap down here or something. But luckily for me, right here is where the old evap purge used to be on this style manifold, and so it just works pretty well if I put it here. I am not going to snug that up too much in case I want to position it. And then now I'm going to grab the catch can, and I am going to run this hose behind it. It should keep that hose tucked away. Also, if you have the stock throttle body, your throttle body blade will hit this. But once again, I don't have OEM, Alright, so I have this breather on the front valve cover. Particles such as dust and whatnot can get into the crankcase. Since I have the magnesium manifold, the stock one does not have this right here, but in my case it does. So I have my 1/2 inch PCV, or it's not PCV hose, it's reinforced vinyl hose from the hardware store. And that goes underneath the manifold. See right there? And it goes to over here on top of that. And then that comes into the middle port. And then the PCV goes in on the left port. And then on the right one, I just have a vacuum. So this is the best setup I've found so far. And it does catch quite a bit of oil, actually. It's about how much I've caught. It's kind of hard to see. So it does help a lot. My manifold is bone dry. My runners are pretty clean too. So I definitely recommend it. I'd only get a 2-port though. 3-port is kind of a waste. You just kind of have an extra port there.